Are you looking to start a project? Don't know where to start? I've got you. Being the director of a game project with a team of 40+ people, I have also had to go from square one to where I am currently. So I very well know the feeling of fearing to start, not managing to get any auditions, or nobody getting interested in your project and consequently wasting all of your time. Been there, done that, and I finally come out on top, I'd like to say. Following this guide, you will know how to start, where you'll find your gems in the rough, and even get a few tips about direction that you'll most certainly need in the future. So let's get on the guide, shall we? Back on the grind, aren't we guys? Hopefully you'll see more from me after this. But anyways, if you're planning on getting a team to help you out with your project, then you need to know the scope of your project, what it requires, an estimate of how much time production will be, the number of people needed for production. You need to know all of these necessities beforehand. You don't have to know every single thing with no room for error, because there will most likely be, but you need to have an idea of what you need. That's number one. Naturally, I'd suggest to be knowledgeable on your project. You know, gotta know what it is, how you're gonna go about creating it, is there a story, have at least an idea, start, ending, characters, you know, all of that stuff. After that, this is more of a direction tip. If there is someone who is interested in aiding you with your project, then simply ask them to be your assistant, your co-director. I've reiterated this so many times, but life gets busy. You will not always be 100% around your project. There will be periods of time where you'll have to focus on your life and someone will have to take the relay while you're gone. Even if you find nobody at this instance, people that join your project could eventually become invested enough to ascend to a higher position. However, that only depends on you and if you are able to get them interested in the role, which will require effort from you. But that is possible. Oftentimes, those same people prove to be the most hardworking because they come to love the project and its workspace. Now that you have your plans ready, it is time to make the audition video. The whole point of this video. First things first, I'd recommend doing it in a voiceover. Voiceovers provide information about the creator of the project. You can actually often psychoanalyze them just by how they present the start of their project. How active and invested are they themselves in their project? How do they present information? Do they go in detail? Do they have a quirky and intriguing way of doing it? Do they respond to comments regularly? All of these points help in knowing if their full attention is to the project. Voiceovers also give personality and a bigger closure to the creator. It's like the auditioners come to know you in a way. Next up is what you need in the audition video, and I'll make this concise. You need a story/project overview, prerequisites, some character cards if needed for the voice actors, and finally, if you could, sprinkle in interesting information about the project. Anything that could get people hooked in your project. It's not exactly necessary, but the video serves as a first look in your project. That's how you get an anticipatory audience too. So put your all into it and make sure to have everything organized and easy to find. Now, when it comes to the auditions, there are multiple ways to get them. You could make a Discord server, get people from your video to come audition, and it'll just be it. However, more often than not, that is a shot in the dark because you make it so the success of the audition phase relies on your video's performance, which if you're not already famous or don't have a tight-knit audience that'll help you out, views won't exactly flow in even if you make the best video ever. You should definitely do a video, right? It's always helpful. It also serves as a space for your fans, but if you want to get the real good stuff, then you should probably expand to other places. Join Discord servers within your same project niche and ask if anyone's interested. People regularly look at new projects they could join. If you present it well or make a good case about the benefit of joining you, then you could definitely get a few adept individuals to help you out. It doesn't always work, however, and you don't have many people accepting. It often depends on the niche you're in, so make sure to take that into account. Other places you could look at are, well, Reddit. I know, it's not the best place on earth. I think we can all agree, but it is absolutely excellent to find gems in the rough. Especially when you take into account there are specific subs for every niche, basically. All you need to do is follow the rules of the sub, make a post, and if it is convincing, a lot of people will show up. Obviously, it depends on the niche, but if you need specific roles, say music producers, you just don't understand how many of them there are. Like, for instance, I did the same and I had to review like 15. Reddit works, you just need to make a good case and make it worth people's while. Alternatively, another site I used is Casting Call Club. Those were specifically for voice actors. If you didn't know, I've gotten over 1,000 auditions, and some more auditions from different roles. To be advertised, however, I did have to pay 30 euros so that my project could come up at the very top of the searching list, so that was just something. But a lot of people do that, and not all get to the point I've gotten, because it simply depends on the quality and organization of the overall project. If it looks promising, people will be interested and audition. If it doesn't, people won't. It all depends on what you bring to the table, so make use of these different audition sites. Make sure your project is ready to actually start. Finally, for the people that are making videos specifically, have a good thumbnail. You need a big ass text on it asking for people. It gotta be big, shiny, clear, all needs to be understandable. That's basically it. Not gonna lie, if you only put the text dead ass, it should work still, but you know, put some more effort into it. And this is all. Hopefully this guide was helpful. If anybody has any other suggestions, then I'll make a pinned comment where we can all help each other out. If you need help, just say the word. I'm here to help. With that said, hope you enjoyed the video and until we see each other again. Ciao.